Arsenal are winning the league. Yes, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, first and foremost. Do make sure guys are liking. Do make sure guys are subscribing. Check out our sponsors, OK Jersey. They deliver, unlike Liverpool Football Club. Make sure guys use code Husam for 8% off. But anyway, topic. The topic at hand is Arsenal Football Club. Guys, Arsenal are winning the league. Like I said, the quicker you accept this, the better. They are currently 6 points ahead of Chelsea. They are 7 points ahead of Manchester City. Liverpool don't even bring me to the equation because we need to accept bookmarks to go to the other page. But guys, Arsenal are really good. Arsenal absolutely abused Tottenham Hotspur today. Credit to Arsenal Football Club because they deserve to win. Massive credit for Eze. What a performance. Hat-trick in the North London derby. This is like a fairy tale story. And I know, listen, obviously, and I want to make something clear. If this is an Arsenal-Chelsea title race, I grew up on Benitez versus Mourinho. Hell will freeze before I back Chelsea. I'm sorry. Unless it's against Man United or Everton, I'm never backing Chelsea. So if it's an Arsenal-Chelsea, you get me, title race, I'm going to back Arsenal. I'm telling you guys from now. This game right here. And let's just address the elephant in the room straight away. This could have been like 6 or 7. I'll be honest with you. This wasn't just a dominant performance. This was like Arsenal, like literally abused Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, Arsenal are winning the league. We cannot sit up here and lie to each other. We cannot sit up here and just create unnecessary scenarios. Guys, Arsenal are winning the league. We cannot keep saying that because they've bottled it in the past that they're going to keep bottling it forever. Because even us, we were labeled as that before. Oh, Liverpool haven't won the league in 30 years and blah, blah, blah. And eventually we ended up winning it. So eventually you're going to have to like get past that hurdle. And I think this is the moment where they do. And look, City aren't at their best. Chelsea aren't ready for a title race, in my opinion, and Liverpool are just straight up ass. So this is the season for Arsenal to capitalize, and I think they will capitalize. You know, it's crazy because a couple of games change a lot of things. Probably game week 3 after the Liverpool game, a lot of Arsenal fans themselves were probably depressed. They were probably annoyed at their own football club. They were probably irritated. They're probably calling out the manager, rightfully so, because of the results. Now thing is different, of course. Winning breeds momentum, and I think Arsenal have all the momentum in the world right now. 6 goals conceded in 12 games, so they basically concede only 1 goal every 2 games, which is a fantastic defensive record compared to their competitors. City, Chelsea almost concede a goal a game, and like I said, I won't even bring Liverpool into this equation. Now back to Eze. Fairy tale story. Imagine I'm sat there like, of course, Eze grew up an Arsenal fan. I grew up a Liverpool fan. Imagine I made a game be remembered forever as the Eze game. This will be remembered in 10, 15 years, like time from now. If I made my debut for Liverpool Football Club, like in my debut season, I mean, and I scored a hat-trick at home to Everton, it's just the stuff of dreams. You know, when you grow up as a child, you support a football club, you want to play for that football club, and you end up scoring a hat-trick against your local rivals. There is nothing like it, in my opinion. And, you know, he's kind of living the dream of a lot of people around the world who grow up supporting a football club, and he went and he scored a hat-trick today. And I think, look, all Arsenal players deserve credit. There's only one thing I want to point out. David Raya. What happened to Raya today? I don't know why. David Raya is a goalkeeper I rate really highly. I don't know why he unlocked like the Robert Sanchez gene today. I have no idea why. That's the only kind of negative thing about today's game. But other than that, I think 10 players all played well. I don't think Arsenal fans can really complain about anyone. Declan Rice was phenomenal in that midfield. That's why I rate him really high, because he turns up for Arsenal even in the big moments. Eze, of course, scoring the hat-trick. Moreno, I said Moreno is not that bad at striker, guys. And they said Husam is doing an agenda. Husam is doing narratives. I said Moreno at striker is actually not that bad. That pass for the Trossard goal, oh my God. If that pass was made by Cole Palmer or Phil Foden or Bukayo Saka, the footballing world would stop and acknowledge that pass. So well done to Mikel Moreno, because that was a fantastic assist. And that's actually something that maybe Moreno provides that Gyökeres doesn't. Is Gyökeres capable of making that pass in that position on the football pitch to find Trossard? In my opinion, no. I don't think he's capable. Meanwhile, Man like Mikel Merino is capable, and he did it today, and it was a phenomenal assist. It was an absolutely incredible assist. He did it, and for me, that was a great pass. It was an unbelievable pass. Trossard, a very good finish. Trossard, one of the better players on the pitch as well. Obviously, got one of the assists. No, actually, he didn't get one of the assists. No, he didn't get an assist. Actually, my bad. He scored the first goal. Yeah, sorry, I mixed it up. He scored the first goal. I think Arsenal players should be very proud of the performances today, the fullbacks and everything. Raya, like I said, the Richarlison goal. First of all, I don't know what Richarlison is on, because that's a goal that's obviously like gonna win like goal of the month, maybe even goal of the season, because it's an unbelievable goal. Yes, it's in a 4-1 loss, but it's an unbelievable goal. Raya makes the mistake, and I think it was Bentancur or someone who tackled the. I think it was Saliba. Apologies if I'm wrong, but I think it was Palhinha, sorry, who tackled Saliba. And then after that, Richarlison just pounced and scored an unbelievable goal, but it meant nothing. And that's why even on the watch along, I wasn't like, oh my God, Richarlison. Like, I just got up because it was an unbelievable goal, but we knew that Spurs were actually, even straight after Spurs scored the goal, the next moment is an Arsenal attack immediately. So, you know, the commentator on BN Sport was mentioning it in Arabic. He's saying this is not the same Arsenal team that you guys watched from like 4, 5, 6 years ago. This is a different Arsenal team who have a different mentality, who have a different mindset. And credit goes to the manager for building this mentality and this mindset within the club, within the players. I think Eze has been phenomenal today. And, you know, a hat-trick against Spurs is definitely going to get you on the right side of a lot of Arsenal fans, and as it should be. Declan Rice, for me, has been probably the best midfielder in the whole league this season. Some shouts for Subimendi, some shouts for Caicedo, some shouts for whoever. Me, personally, I've been on the Declan Rice train. I think he's been phenomenal this season for Arsenal Football Club. And look, Arsenal deserve to be top of the league. The most consistent team from the beginning of the season until now, the team that deserves to be top of the league, the team that has the best defense in the entire league, almost conceded half of Chelsea and City. So defensively wise, unbelievable. And by the way, even again today, you want to know how much XG Spurs had? Because that goal obviously is not high XG. Spurs had 0.07 XG. Watch this. Watch these stats. Big chances for Spurs, 0. Shots on target, 2. Total shots, 3. Meanwhile, Arsenal, 1.88 XG, 17 shots, 8 shots on target, 3 big chances, of 2 of them of which they even missed. So for me, that's why I'm saying, like, this was just a phenomenal performance all around. And I think Arsenal fans should be really happy and really proud. And obviously there are 2 games coming up now. No Gabriel, no problem. You know, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Probably if I ask most Arsenal fans, who would you rather beat, Bayern or Chelsea? 99% would say Chelsea, because that's like first versus second now. And you never know what happens in the Premier League, because crazy things have happened. So let's say next week, obviously, like if Arsenal beat Chelsea and City lose to Leeds or draw to Leeds or whatever, you might just have the writing on the wall. But for me, I've accepted it already. Arsenal are going to win the league this season, and I think they deserve it. Anywho, like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you all, and see you guys later.